What's going on, my people? Welcome back to another SLA video. So we got ourselves a brand new developer note, which is huge notice from the Hunters Association. These guys always got something cooking up their sleeves, and I love this. Listen, I want to take a second here to admire Netmarble's tenacity to be relevant. And this is a very big deal. You guys don't understand. With Wuthering Waves that just dropped and did insane numbers, and then ZZZ dropping, Zenless Zone, so something. Forgot the name. I always forget it. But a ZZZ from Hoyoverse coming. It's the brand new action RPG coming as well too in the month of July, very early July, maybe even late June at this point. Netmarble has been cooking. Like, they've been putting on their aprons, their chef hats, and just going in the kitchen and cooking up some shit, making everybody love what they're dropping. Now, I will say this. Many of you have reached out to me recently to ask me to put a video together for all the loading problems. You have to understand, I don't have those problems. It's really difficult for me to justify it. But rest assured, they know. They know. It ain't going to take a content creator for them to fix this. It's going to take you guys putting in customer service tickets to make a fix. So please, guys, if you are having those problems, don't come to me and DM me with those issues. I can't do anything about it. As much as I'd love to help you guys, I can make guides. I'm not a tech for Netmarble, nor do I have access to their infrastructure or their gaming. So please do yourself a favor, and the rest of us, just go and make a ticket to the customer service section and put in a ticket claiming that you were having these loading problems. And I'm telling you now, they're aware. There are thousands upon thousands of players with these issues still going on, right? So just want to get that out there. But again, shout out to Netmarble for, first off, keeping us engaged, putting out content, giving us compensation and rewards, and continue doing what you're doing. This game is going to be a huge hit. Imagine when Season 2 of the anime drops. Imagine. As a matter of fact, I actually want to do something and ask you guys this question. I'm going to ask it here, and I'll put a poll out later. If you guys would interesting to actually read the manhwa together live on a live stream. I'll put it up on the screen, I'll get an official version of it, and we can all just fucking read it together. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about that. I'll put a poll out as well too, because I'm interested. A lot of people don't know the full story. I actually haven't finished the full story. I'm almost done, but I haven't finished the whole thing, and I'd love to finish it with you guys, but I also want to start from scratch, because so I know so much about it, I might have missed some little nuances across the way. Anyways, so in this developer note, we'd like to talk about improvements we've been considering, the confirmed updates, and the feedback hunters have shared with us through the community. Battle experience. This is big. Recently, as various tests and strategies regarding hunter and weapons have been conducted, discrepancies have occurred between what is stated in the game tooltips and what is actually being applied in the game. We sincerely apologize for the confusion. So, contrary to our intention, we have received feedback in various communities regarding interruptions in battle experiences, so they're going to inform us of the resolution of these issues. These are big, guys. These are big. So the power gauge recovery value in Min Byung-gu's divine punishment skill description will be changed from 5% to fucking 50%. Bro, that's like having a child who's really bad at school and then they come out with the passing mark and you're like, oh my God, you're ecstatic. I feel that way right now. 50% is nuts and will be reflected as 50% recovery for the entire team, then individual recovery. First off, I know it's just text. I feel like it's just text. I feel like it's just text. I'm going to say that. I'm going to keep saying that. This description will be modified to match. See, it is just text. I'm right. But that's a big deal because when you read the text and you see 5% and you know it's actually 50%, and this is why he's so damn good, right? And we're like, I've been saying to myself, like, that's not 5%, bro. I don't want to question it though. Now we know. All right. Min advancement description will change for bright attribute to the entire team. It is currently being applied to the entire team, and the description will be modified accordingly. So, yeah, I thought this always said entire team. Light gets 12, everyone else gets 8. I thought that's how that's already been stated. Anyways, the wife. Here we go. The game wife, by the way, not my real wife. Saw's advancement tier 5 effect critical hit rate was applied at 32%. However, there was an issue where the combined total was not fully reflected when it was added to the other critical hit effects, which will be fixed. Please note that the final applied value may change due to monster level based crit hit resistance. This is interesting. This one threw me off. This one really threw me off. When I read that, I was like, oh shit, so there is crit hit resistance. We just don't know that it exists. Now, this is interesting because if you look at the game, right? I'm going to log in real quick. If you look at the stat sheet, we don't have a crit hit resistance on our stat sheet. So it's really hard to imagine that this thing actually is real. Now, there is something, though, that the telltale sign that it is, in fact, real. And I'll show you guys what that telltale sign is, okay? So let me just log in. So I'm here on my free-to-play account. That's right. You guys see this outfit? That's right. Free-to-play, baby. I got it done. I'm going to drop the video on how to do this fight as well, too, for you guys very, very soon, okay? Tonight. So let me just get this mining done. if you look at his stats, right? If you look at the crit stats specifically, look what it says. The required stat value increases depending on the target's level. That's right. That never used to say that in early access. It did start saying that in global. So essentially what this means is the higher the level of the monster, the more crit resistance they have. But if you look at our stats, it doesn't exist. There is no crit hit resist whatsoever. So it was a little bit cause of confusion, but just so you guys know that is going to be happening, and it's a big one too, okay? The effect of Saw's Advancement 4, increased max HP by 15% of critical hit damage, is currently being applied by converting the percent of critical hit damage from artifact sets, select effects to HP. The description will be modified to make this clear. So this is important. It's going off of the artifact sets. Please note that the percent increases in critical damage from artifact sets, team buffs, exclusive weapons, etc. will be applied. However, numerical values such as the stats from artifact stats will not be converted to HP. So this is a weird one. I didn't know that it was off of artifact sets. That's crazy, right? So that's a big one there. So Jinwoo's exclusive skills and ruins, an issue where Night Killer's telekinesis is not currently applied to 10 stacks as intended, will be fixed to ensure that it does apply, so that's good. That's giving it more power now. An issue where the demonic amplifying draw fails to trigger. Holy shit, this is huge. This is huge because shout out to Coolio, because he told me about this for a long time. An issue where the amplified draw does not refresh when full bloom is activated. Another issue there. We talked about this extensively. We knew this wasn't working. He actually reached out to customer service and they told him it's working as intended. So this is a big one. That's a big one, guys. An issue where Sung Jinwoo's damage abnormal increases when using Death Dance. Wildfire will be sure to will ensure that the damage increase applies normally when attacking the weakness attribute. Dungeon issues. Intermittent issue at chapter 17 where the HP of high orcs does not decrease below a certain value. This is a lot of people have been talking about this. It doesn't go below 50% for some reason. An issue where Arachne repeats certain actions in specific situations. Certain dungeon monsters have a freeze resistance effect where they become immune to freeze for a certain period. The resistance effect is applied differently depending on the monster's attributes. For example, bosses like Power Destruction, NEO may be immune to effects like Bleed. We have identified that there's insufficient explanations regarding this mechanic. Thank you. We need more of this. Absolutely. So Minbong, Sung skill rune related adjustments mentioned above will be implemented as soon as possible. Any other inconveniences will also be added in upcoming updates. So something else. Hunter Origin. Our team aimed to expand the solo leveling universe by incorporating original hunters in the game. To achieve this, their story needed to be seamlessly integrated into the game. There are still numerous untold stories within the game, particularly those surrounding around ALICIA, the guildmaster of just... I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to say the word because I just make fun of it. Anyway, so ALICIA, who recently joined Gate Raids, harbors a dark past. She lost everything in an accident during a raid she intended with her father to sworn vengeance. You guys, this is really cool, to be honest with you. I really like this. And then also here you guys can see the questions will be soon revealed upcoming episodes for her. And then growth experience. Over the past month, we have observed the artifacts of hunters have come to two conclusions. Hunters either sell artifacts with specific stats to earn gold or keep some enhancement artifacts as they are. We hope that our hunters would enjoy various combat experiences by switching and enhancing artifacts. One obstacle preventing us from doing that, obviously, is the limited supply of artifact enhancement chips. To improve this, we're preparing an event where you can use artifacts with non-utilized stats from the enhancement process to obtain necessary growth material, which is huge, obviously. And then factions of shield skill up, defense measures against unauthorized program usage and malicious activities are becoming more robust. Our team is committed to creating a fair gaming environment. This again is for cheaters, cheaters. Hope you guys stop cheating so we can enjoy the game more. So there you guys go. Some pretty big things happening. Again, this is a big one for me personally because I know Amplifying Draw was not working. Same with the individual I just told you guys about who called them out and actually asked them about it. And they came back and said that everything is working as intended, which it clearly is not. Anyways, guys, there are some developer notes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Next video to drop, by the way, will be the... Rebel Leader free-to-play video to complete the job with super ease, or you can watch it live on my stream where I talk about my entire life story as well. So if you're interested in that, knowing more about your boy, feel free to catch that live stream that happened this morning. All right, guys, this is Payne. Thank you again. I'll see you guys soon.